There's a plant growing right now that can feed your family for 20 years straight. Just one, a single planting. No replanting, no buying new seeds every spring, no begging the soil to cooperate. Yet somehow this plant remains invisible, completely hidden from grocery stores, garden centers, and seed catalogs everywhere. This is William from Hidden Gardening Secrets, and today we're exposing why the agricultural system keeps this biological miracle locked away from you. Before we go deeper into this, if you care about food independence and breaking free from the grocery store cycle, hit that subscribe button. This channel reveals what big agriculture doesn't want gardeners to know. Drop a like and comment below. What do you currently struggle with most in your garden? Let's build a community of people who refuse to accept weak, dying vegetables. Think about what happens in your backyard right now. You plant spinach in spring, you water it, you nurture it, then summer arrives and everything collapses. The lettuce bolts, the kale turns bitter, the peppers wilt. By fall, your entire garden is dead. Dead leaves, dead roots, dead dreams of self-sufficiency. This isn't your fault. This is by design. The vegetable world operates on a brutal schedule. Almost every plant we grow is genetically programmed with one mission: grow, flower, produce seeds, then die. That's it. Your job is to replant endlessly. The cycle never stops. You're trapped in an exhausting loop of planting, harvesting, and replanting month after month, year after year. It's agricultural slavery, and most people don't even realize it. But there's something different hiding in nature, something that broke the rules. Somewhere in history, a purple kale plant experienced something extraordinary, a genetic mutation. Instead of following the normal plant life cycle, this mutant rejected the signal to flower and fade. Instead, it chose a different path. It chose to become wood. It chose to lignify, to transform into something stronger. What happened next defied everything we understand about vegetables. As years passed, this plant didn't weaken, it grew tougher. Its stem hardened like a tree trunk, its leaves stayed vibrant and alive through conditions that would kill ordinary vegetables instantly. This is the purple tree collard, and it's not a fairy tale. It's real, it's alive, and it's been quietly growing for centuries while we ignored it. In the 1800s, on the island of Jersey, a relative of this plant reached 18 feet tall. The islanders didn't just eat it, they cut down the dried stalks and used them as building materials, walking sticks, roof rafters, a vegetable strong enough to support a house. Let that sink in. A food crop that can literally build your shelter. Now here's where this gets interesting. Most of us accept that winter vegetables taste terrible, hard, fibrous, bland. We grab a bag of grocery store kale and suffer through something that tastes like wet cardboard. We've been trained to accept terrible flavor as the cost of eating in winter. The purple tree collard operates on completely different biology. When frost arrives, when temperatures plummet below freezing, this plant activates a survival mechanism called cryoprotection. It's a natural defense system that sounds impossible but is completely real. As the cold hits, the plant converts its stored starches into complex sugars. These sugars act like organic antifreeze. They lower the freezing point of the plant's sap, protecting it from ice crystal damage. The colder it gets, the sweeter the plant becomes. A leaf harvested in a blizzard tastes sweeter than a summer strawberry, a flavor profile you literally cannot buy because it only exists in fresh, living leaves during the harshest winter months. And the color? That deep purple isn't decoration. It signals the presence of anthocyanins, the same powerful antioxidant found in expensive blueberries. But instead of eating a tiny handful of berries, you're harvesting massive dinner plate-sized leaves packed with this compound. You're literally growing medicine in your backyard. If this vegetable is so superior, why doesn't Home Depot sell it? Why don't seed companies scream about it from every corner? Why is this biological miracle still unknown? The answer reveals the dirty secret of industrial agriculture. The purple tree-collard cannot be mass-produced. It cannot be packaged in foil envelopes. It cannot be shipped to Walmart in bulk. Here's why. This plant has an unstable relationship with seeds. The tree-collard rarely flowers. It's too busy growing leaves to bother with reproduction. But even on the rare occasions when it does flower and produce seeds, those seeds fail. Plant a seed from a purple tree-collard, and the seedling will not be a tree-collard. It reverts. It transforms back into a wild, bitter ancestral kale. The purple gene vanishes. The incredible flavor disappears. This is the seed trap. Every website claiming to sell purple tree-collard seeds is running a biological scam. They're selling genetic counterfeits, weak imposters that will break your heart. From a corporate profit perspective, this is a nightmare. Why would any company sell a forever plant? If you own one purple tree-collard, you have a food source yielding more food every single year for 2 decades. You stop being a customer. They cannot monetize you seasonally. So they ignore it. They pretend it doesn't exist. They'd rather sell you hybrid spinach seeds every spring than admit their entire business model becomes obsolete once you plant this. Growing this plant requires understanding that it's not a normal vegetable. It's a tree. This changes everything about how you approach it. When your cutting develops roots and establishes itself, it will grow aggressively. Within the first year, it will tower above your head. The wood strengthens, but the leaves become heavy enough to snap the stem in strong wind. You must stake it securely, treating it like a young fruit tree, not a vegetable. The harvest protocol is simple but crucial. Never cut the top off unless you want to stunt its growth. Instead, harvest from the bottom upward. Snap off the lower leaves as you need them. This encourages the plant to keep reaching skyward, developing that signature palm tree appearance while providing continuous fresh greens every single week. This is completely different from typical gardening. You're not managing a seasonal crop. You're nurturing a living asset that appreciates in value every year. Because seeds don't work, the only way to grow a true purple tree-collard is through vegetative propagation, cuttings. You need a living piece from an established plant. This has created an underground network of gardeners who trade living stems instead of buying corporate seeds. When you obtain a cutting, you're receiving a stem about 6 to 8 inches long, stripped of its leaves. Here's what makes this special. This plant desperately wants to survive. It wants to grow. If you push that stem into moist soil and keep it shaded for a few weeks, roots will emerge. The plant fights for life with an intensity most vegetables never develop. You don't need advanced horticultural knowledge. You just need to keep it alive long enough for it to realize it's in soil. The rest happens naturally. Consider what's happening right now. Food prices are rising. Supply chains are fragile. The produce on supermarket shelves is nutritionally weaker every year. This isn't sustainable. This isn't stable. You cannot rely on a broken system forever. Planting a purple tree-collard is more than gardening. It's a declaration of independence. When you plant spinach, you're renting food security for a month. When you plant this tree-collard, you're building an asset that generates dividends for a generation. Imagine yourself 10 years from now. A blizzard is raging. Snow covers the world. Everything is gray and dead. But standing 6 feet tall against the frozen landscape is your purple giant, alive, vibrant, sweet, and ready to feed you and your family. You didn't just plant a vegetable. You planted insurance. You planted security. You planted legacy. Stop gardening for the season. Start gardening for the future. The agricultural system doesn't want you to know about this plant, because once you do, you stop needing them. You become independent. You become powerful. This is William from Hidden Gardening Secrets. If this content opened your eyes, share it with someone in your life who's tired of the grocery store cycle. Subscribe to this channel and click the notification bell so you never miss a revelation about the plants corporations want hidden. Comment below, what would food independence mean to you? The purple tree-colored is waiting. The only question left is whether you're ready to find yours.